Whether it is smiles or steely focus, it is pride for their nations and pride in their jerseys and respect for one another. And once again, Australia and New Zealand vie for a trophy, for Cup Gold, Rugby World Cup Gold.
Once every 4 years.
Holly Davidson, experienced referee, to enjoy this occasion as well. Underway in the Rugby World Cup Sevens 2022 final. It is Australia who have first possession. These teams have gone at each other, not quite as often this season. It's Australia who head it 2-1. Last time out, the Commonwealth Games semi-final. Hiddeny tries to get in for New Zealand, and she's wrestled Caslick there. Oh, Hiddany's got in and stolen that for the Kiwis. Penalty.
Great technique in the contact there. The captain of New Zealand over the ball once, twice, nabbed it in the end. Look at that. Just gets over. The Australian player over the top there, just ineffective. Ashby. Hiddeny won that one.
Wallamina watching on.
Crouch.
New version of Wallamina.
Set.
Last two championships for New Zealand, but the last win between these teams was Australia's as Reece Poldy Lane scoots away from the base of the scrum. Flula hits the line for New Zealand and lays it back once more for her halfback. Here's Blyde. Oh, the footwork from Blyde was good, but so was the tackle of Nathan, and it spills out illegally so on Australia's side. Otherwise, Nathan would have been away had the whistle not gone.
Well, I think she deemed that the Australian player might have been just offside there. Either way, it is New Zealand ball, and they're opting for the scrum. Great opportunity to roll out one of those set moves that we saw in their semi-final, or just go wide. I'm intrigued by what New Zealand will actually play out here, because they've already shown 3 different game plans.
Set.
Certainly got a lot of tools in the toolbox.
Poldy Lane in and out it goes for Kelly Brazier. Brazier across for Flula. Flula drifting across looking for Blyde, and just the miscommunication. The tussle for the ball is Australia's great hustle from Lefau Fakusalia, but Blyde did well to get back and win the turnover. Brazier for the line. Brazier the try. Heads up play from the experienced Brazier.
Fantastic to see Brazier, the most experienced player in the team here. Look at that quick tap. She actually put it against the body of the Australian player. They went back 10. Total confusion. The black over first. Yeah, 2 Australian defenders make that 3. No one identified who was taking who.
Brazier in her 3rd Rugby World Cup Sevens. 2 gold medals to show for it so far. 6 survivors from the New Zealand team who won in 2018, in fact. Australia, their chance to respond. Poldy Lane is just going to send that 10 metres. Wow, that is spectacular in the air from Soraya Paki. Absolutely brilliant. Williams and Hiddeny, 2 great rivals and great friends, and it's Shani Williams barreling through the New Zealand defence. Chase is coming. Woodman gets her on the 22. Huge charge from Williams. New Zealand scrambling back as Australia piles forward. Lefau Fakusalia, she is so strong to stand in the tackle and offload to Caslick. Still there for Australia. Numbers for Levi. Levi for the corner, and Australia hits straight back.
And that is the way the Aussies do it. They get the ball out so quickly, right to the edges of the field. Look at this take in the air. It was absolutely brilliant from Paki. And then on this side, a straight out missed tackle from the captain, Hirini. And it was Williams, the oldest on the paddock for Australia, and then beautiful ball out there to Levi. We've seen her do that so many times in the last 12 months.
Conversion, no good. The footwork is good on and off the field. 5-all, what would you expect? Nothing less. Williams restarts for Australia to be taken down by Flula for New Zealand. Here is Niall Williams. Hirini. Paudy Lane, little bit of a juggle and tackle, just a bit high from Williams.
Just keeping the players safe when the referees call those up. You've got to keep it below the shoulder line every single time. Bit of a juggle ball there too. See, nothing dangerous there. It's just the letter of the law that needs to be abided by.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Paudy Lane scoots away to the blind side where she has Brazier. She'll cut back this side. Oh, Woodman's fumbled that straight through the hands. Mistake, big mistake from Woodman.
A little bit nervy perhaps from the New Zealanders just in that last 40 seconds or so. Maybe Kelly Brazier needed to take it into the tackle and form the ruck instead of pushing the ball back to somebody who was in a worse off position. Key is how you bounce back from mistakes though for New Zealand.
Bind. Set.
Charlotte Caslick will feed the scrum. She's got the crafty and creative Maddie Ashbeat with her, and here goes the number 8 scooting across field. Nefal Fakusalia, she's so strong again. So tough in the middle there, Caslick. It's difficult ball for Australia, but good ball for Williams. Williams, Brazier and Hirini, those are the names you've said time and again on the sevens field. Oh, Caslick for Levi, caught out the New Zealand defence. Levi scores once more.
She loves those 5-pointers, doesn't she? Levi, the perfect finisher, but also amazing heads-up play there by who else but Charlotte Caslick. Hirini was left in the ruck. It meant Portia Woodman was in the middle of no man's land. Even if she had have got up on Levi early, that would have given Caslick the opportunity to take the try. Wonderful work, Australia.
Last time Maddie Levi played against New Zealand, she scored a hat-trick in the Commonwealth Games semi-final. And now she's given her team a nice advantage heading towards half-time. Great conversion too by Williams. And it's 12 points to 5 Australia over New Zealand in the World Cup final. Hear the call from Flula. Williams. Just stuck down here for the last couple of minutes, New Zealand. Oh, Paudy Lane has sprinted through that gap, punching. Caslick coming back into Australian jerseys everywhere. Oh, Paudy Lane goes again. Still going, Reece Paudy Lane now needs the support. It's there in Brazier and Woodman. No. Oh, Australia got themselves off offside. What a bust, and Hirini wanted to go, and back she goes.
It was the right choice to try for the quick tap, and here she is. Paudy Lane, everyone talks about the Blythes, the Woodmans, but this young lady has been absolutely outstanding here at the Rugby World Cup. What a run, what an option. 3 chases, and Caslick did so well to reel her in.
Crouch.
Utter determination and desperation
Set.
from those Australian defenders, so quick. Here goes Paudy Lane once more for Brazier. Brazier's going to take them on herself. Flula on the switchback. Flula for the line. Nip and tuck, and now it's Stacey Flula for New Zealand.
And that, for everybody watching, was the perfect example of a late cut, stay on the outside right till the last second, and then Flula back in right when the hole presented itself, because the outside defence there, and the number 6 jersey for Australia had to stay on the outside just in case Flula got it on that edge, but instead she came back in late. Beautiful work.
Holding lane to try and convert and level us up, not quite, just short. So Australia noses in front at half-time in the final. They lead New Zealand 12 points to 10.
I can just see where the kick goes if it's space and they start drifting. We can just start hitting straight off stage. Yeah. But one thing, if they do break, it's not all chase the ruck. Yeah, that's what's happened twice.
Okay, enjoy the moments here, okay? Be decisive with every movement you do. Effort on the ground, get up, next job. Okay, just give it everything, that's all we can ask, all right?
A rivalry like no other is producing another of those finals. Australia 12, New Zealand 10. Second half of Rugby World Cup Sevens 2022 final to decide our champions. It's in again to the hands of Sinead Kaka onto the field at half-time for New Zealand. Here's Williams. Heddeney doing a power of work as per usual. Brazier. Kaka just got the handle, playing in a more central role for New Zealand as well. Boy, she's hassled by Williams. New Zealand not making a lot of ground, but retaining possession. Heddeney looking for a bit of footwork and some space for Woodman. She hasn't been able to find his. Poldy Lane again, made a wonderful bust in the first half. Going to lose possession there though. Shani Williams puts her head in a dark place, wins possession back and goes quickly. Dumped into the ground by Woodman, and that allows Williams, the other one, Niall, to get over the ball, but a penalty against New Zealand.
Oh, was that talking back to the referee? Oh, she's lucky. Oh, she is off.
Throwing the ball away, I think, when Australia looked to press, and I think Caslick certainly made the referee no. So New Zealand down to 6.
That is a massive mistake.
Can Australia make New Zealand pay and extend this advantage? Ashby holds the pass. Power runners, Lefau Fakusalia, it takes, or I'll say 2 to bring it down, slits the ball for Nathan. And Australia do make New Zealand pay.
Nathan, one of the most prolific try scorers since she's been playing for Australia. Here it is here, Kelly Brazier had to work hard to come in on the inside, and Blythe just didn't trust Brazier to make the tackle and ended up coming in to help her. It was the right decision. It's the only thing she could have done. Beautiful offload. And there she is, ready to pounce.
Conversion is no good, but straight away there, look at Faith Nathan, 9 tries in the tournament. She has had quite a wonderful season. Big collision in the air between Woodman and Levi. 17-10 it is, Australia leading, and still plenty of time on that sin bin clock for New Zealand to be down to 6. Having to hold on a bit at the moment. Plucky. Ashby, really dangerous in this area. Early ball for Levi. Heddeney coming across. Levi's going to have the pace on Heddeney. Too easy for Maddie Levi around the corner, and it's another hat-trick for Madison Levi against New Zealand.
Well, Heddeney just gave too much space to the speedster. needed to cut down straight away and get up in her face. She backed herself to take up. And on the odd occasion, that tap would have worked, but not tonight. Australia. Those jerseys certainly are looking gold right now.
Under the post, and this time Williams does convert. This is a big mountain to climb for New Zealand now. Madison Levi, what a player she is. 3 tries in the final, 2 tries, while down to 6 in the power play.
Black.
Oh, loose ball lands for Ashby.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, just the knock on though off the Australian hand.
New Zealand need to make the most of the scrum.
Let's go.
Must score next to be able to get the 2 tries to get in
Crouch.
equal to Australia.
Bind. Set.
Oh, Australia almost got caught with 8 on there, I think, for a moment. Someone was wise to it, cleverly done. Oh, big collision. Referee has taken out Kelly Brazier. Poldy lane for Blyde. Just been no space for the likes of Blyde and Woodman for New Zealand. And so it's Kaka who tries to go out the middle, and Saili with some fancy footwork as well. Elena Saili looking for the support runners, can't get them, slides to the knees, not held, pops the ball for Kaka, running up on the shoulder, Levi chase, Kaka goes in for New Zealand.
Or does she?
Tiago. Try yes or no, please.
Checking try or no.
Thank you.
This game has got everything, Ricky. What a wonderful break this was. It came from nothing. We're going to check out the grounding. Yeah, that's a try.
Holly, you may award the try.
Thank you.
No problem on that one. New Zealand hit back.
And this is what happens when you bring on fresh legs. So Elena Saili getting that massive break right through the middle of that Australian defence. This is crucial for sure.
Reese Poldy Lane adds 2 more. The gap closes, but just under 2 minutes to play. It's 24-17 in Australia's favour.
Here it is here. Beautiful offload as per usual. Great support play. Great comeback, New Zealand.
Tegan Levi, that is onto the field and knocked it on. So there's more ball for New Zealand here.
Just over here,
Well,
girls.
luck going against Australia now. 2 errors to New Zealand in the first half. And now it's 2-all. These kickoffs just a little difficult
Thanks very
for
much.
the Aussies.
Time back on. Crouch.
Tanika Willison comes in
Bind.
at a vital moment in this game for New Zealand. Just on a
Set.
minute, 7 points
that
the
first ball.
difference. Australia in the box seat at the moment, but New Zealand with the ball. Kaka thought about offloading. Oh, Kaslik, gee, that's good. Oh, good, I was going to say, didn't release it though.
Ooh, that was very lucky for the New Zealanders. You've got to make it obvious when you tackle and you release, and there's your penalties. It's quite a few Australia giving away.
New Zealand need a converted try to tie it up. Knocked down off the hand in the tackle of Australia, so it'll still be more New Zealand ball, but it's all leading up time now.
And the tackle for me.
New Zealand trying the moves right on that advantage line where the Australian defence are. It's quite risky.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Last play.
Now or never for New Zealand. They need 7 points. Kaka. Kaka gets the arms free for Blyde. Changes back into field, back a direction. Willison, it's a fumble, not backwards. They've got to go 45 metres, New Zealand, if they're to win and retain the World Cup, or Australia looking to create another slice of history. Blyde, they've given her no room. Hirini loses the footing. Brazier, who's got one big moment in them for New Zealand. Or look at that goal, that connection between that Aussie defence. Du Toit not missing on Hirini. New Zealand have gone backwards. And Brazier headlong into Paki. It's relentless defence from Australia. No way through for Kaka from there. Saili made the bust earlier. What she got this time, tracked across field by not one but two. A pair of Levi's after her. And Australia might have won this ball back. Oh, another penalty for New Zealand. Tap and go for Willison. Now Hirini looking to go up the middle. Crowd roaring these teams on. Another one. It's energy sapping, gut busting, but there's a World Cup on the line. Michaela Blyde up over the 22.
No onside, thank you.
Hirini and Kaka. Kaka looks to straighten up, pops the ball for Saili. Alena Saili to score the try. And now a conversion to come.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how about that? The girls in black, talk about mental toughness. Woo!
Tanika Willison to tie it and send it into extra time. Kicks away. Australia are the champions. Australia for the first time since 2009 will win Rugby World Cup Sevens. A glittering season ends in gold. Jubilation for two of the great champions of the game and the young rising stars who have taken the Sevens world by storm. New Zealand immediately rushed to their mate, who missed the kick, but we can go straight to get some reaction. The joy and delight on the faces of the winning captains, Charlotte Casley and Demi Hayes, I believe, both standing by.
Well, we are very envious to have two of the stars of the game right here now. Since 2009, there has not been Australia on that Rugby World Cup title. How good does that sound?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We spoke a lot about the 09 girls today, doing it for them, doing it for the whole squad, and everyone back home that has left this legacy before us, so we can continue it on.
Commonwealth Games, World Series title, and now World Cup in the same year for the first time ever. Debbie, your smile says a lot, but how significant of achievement is that?
Yeah, I think it's so exciting for our group, just the 12 of us and everyone back home, our families, the whole Australia. I think hopefully we've done all of them proud, and as you said, I don't think it's never been done before, so to take that home is really special.
Talk about Golden Girls. Back in 2016, you inspired some of your teammates you're playing with today, Charlotte. What could be the effect of this back home?
Like I said, we're talking about the 09 girls today, so hopefully in 3 more cycles, girls will be talking about us and what we achieved this year, and yeah, continuing on the legacy that's Australian Women's Sevens, which is pretty fucking awesome.
Pretty awesome, we'll give you that. Apologies for language there, but it's understandable, very emotive. Demi, final word from the captain here. How special achievement for the younger ones especially?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, our group is a lot of young ones, and there's even more coming through at the moment, so it's so exciting for them to get 3 wins under their belt, especially this year, and to take it forward into the Olympic year in 2024.
Well, the people listening on might well be scared by that. Thank you very much, girls. Go and enjoy this moment with your team.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Co-captains have been through a lot together, and at the other end there is so much respect between these teams. Tanika Willison had the final say, could have sent us to extra time, but that's what it's about right now, that little moment there.
Look, it was the whole team from Australia who really stood up with this one. They did get the tries out wide, but they were physical. They gave it to New Zealand, and they really deserved the win. They are the best Sevens team in the world right now.
And one of the best players in the world is down on the field, standing by with Rob Vickerman.
We got player of the final, Shani Williams. So close often with these two teams, but what was the point of difference today, do you feel?
Oh man, it's a tough battle always with our rivalries of New Zealand, but you know, it's just that skill execution. As soon as we all had set piece, you could see that they unfolded. They scored, we scored. It became a really great testament to what Rugby Sevens is.
We've been respectful. You've been around the game a while. How special is this group?
Man, this group, I love these girls. You know, they keep me young. You know, old girl, new tricks. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you definitely can with this group. Been getting my TikToks out and whatnot, but they get me in my uncomfortable zone, which obviously you can see.
I think we might have another TikTok moment here. Thank you very much, Shani. Go enjoy it.
Thanks very much. Thanks to World Rugby for this tournament, and thank you to South Africa. You put on a great spectacle. Cheers.